Do you think the government should have a role in telling Americans how many people they can or can't have at their holiday gatherings?
The government, I think, yeah, they should do something.
Everyone knows what's best for them. They shouldn't have the government telling them what to do, especially when they're not even doing the same thing themselves.
Hopefully I'll be able to see like other family from a distance. It makes sense.
I think that my choices are my choices and your choices are your choices.
All over the place. That was new video from Campus Reform asking students about their Thanksgiving plans. Ophelie Jacobson is the Campus Reform reporter. Ophelie, let me change subject for a second. You spoke to a lot of the youngsters there. It appears to me that some parents will be worried if the kids came home, and some schools will be very worried when the kids want to come back to college. They might all be carriers. This is a dilemma, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And the students that I talked to, a lot of them weren't so sure about the government restrictions put forth, and they were a little more reluctant to some restrictions put forth by the university as well. At the University of Florida specifically, they've encouraged students that if they do go home for Thanksgiving, to just stay home for the rest of the semester and complete their classes online. But at the Leadership Institute's Campus Reform, we've seen more extreme recommendations from other colleges and universities across the nation. For example, Boston University is actually encouraging their students to just skip family gatherings altogether and to stay on campus and have a Friendsgiving instead. And at UF, the students I talked to, they all agreed that this would be an infringement on their rights, and that at the end of the day, it should be their personal decision on where or how they want to spend their Thanksgiving.
Yes, absolutely. 100%. I'm with you on this. It occurs to me that students have had a terrible year. Mostly they've been away from the campus. I'm not so sure that virtual learning really works that well. But the big deal to me is you've just lost a year of the university experience. To me, that was really important. When I was at college, rubbing up against other people who shared your interests and talking all the time, that was what college was all about. That's been destroyed. I feel real bad for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. And a lot of colleges and universities, it seems like they're making their students choose between their education and their family. Look, if colleges and universities really cared about the well-being of their students, they would be encouraging rather than discouraging their students to go home and spend that quality time with their family. At the end of the day, I think we can all agree that 2020 was an unprecedented year. And what Americans and what college students need most now more than ever is to go home and spend that quality time with their family.
Yeah. One last one, real fast. What do you think about canceling student debt?
Well, I think, a lot of students tend to follow what they see on social media. When you have members of the squad like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, she's tweeting that student loan forgiveness is good, actually. That's an easy tweet to retweet and to like, but she doesn't provide any data analysis or facts beyond what that would actually do for our country. She isn't tweeting that it would cost $1.7 trillion to cancel student loan debt. And, this is concerning because students are being brainwashed because they're not going out and searching for the facts. They just think that everything is going to be handed to them on a silver platter, when in reality, that's not how the real world works.
Oh, well said. You're going to do well. Ophelie, thank you very much for being with us this morning, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. See you later.
Thank you. You do the same.
A completely different story. Listen to this.